What is going on, everybody? We are back. It is November 3rd, actually. God, I feel like I've been gone for so long, which isn't that far off, to be honest, because I did take off some time for TwitchCon. I did take some time off in other times. Another time, I don't know what I'm saying. Recently. Took off last Thursday. Was originally planning on streaming, but just had a very weird day and a lot of stuff was going on, so I had to cancel that and wasn't able to do the postponed stream for the weekend. So it's Monday. We're back. We're back on Monday. What is going on, Vixen? How's it going, Jabril the Duck? Hi. How's everybody? It's good to be back online. It's good to be back online. Look at this weirdo. I know, right? Who said this person should stream? Somebody, apparently. I don't know. One platform said no, but, you know, it is what it is. Sorry, I'm just trying to get things running. I have made the decision. I need another monitor. I'm running out of real estate because I have too many things that I want displayed at once, especially with restreaming, that it's really hard to try to figure all this stuff out. Lot Dog, what's going on? So yeah, I may actually break down and get a 5th monitor, which is egregious. I admit wholeheartedly, don't need it, but I want it because I feel like it would just make my life a lot easier to have 5 screens. Yeah, it's because I like having so much up to be able to see while streaming that it's hard to merge everything into tiny screens. But yeah. Ooh, yes, there is a new just chatting stream. I'm trying to kind of like revamp some things, change it up a little bit, you know, make it fun. I have chat working that way. I have chat working, kind of, sort of. It's there ish. It looks tiny. I will have to say, I like the software for Restream and the fact that it helps you transmit out to multiple platforms at once. However, its embedded chat is so frustrating to me anyway. Like I figured out actually how to have a chat window right where I'm used to having chat, so it's a lot better for me. But then like to adjust the settings of chat, there's no like save button, so you just kind of set it, and whenever it decides to go through, it goes through. So you see like over here, it looks tiny. I've increased the size so much, and I've tried to make the screen bigger in OBS. What you see is what you get. It's not changing. I don't know what else to do. I'm still kind of tinkering with it and figuring it out, but we'll see. Cobro, guess what? What? I want to know. What? Not too much, just finished the game I'm playing. Nice. What game were we playing, Lot Dog? Hope it was a good one. That's also another thing. I feel like, I know it's just in my head, but I feel like because I have like Kick's chat up, YouTube's chat up, Restream chat that has both of them up, I feel like everything's delayed. You have a job interview on Wednesday. Nice. What kind of job interview? Who are you interviewing with? If you're cool with saying that, you totally don't have to. I'm just morbid curiosity. Pokemon Za. Ooh, nice. I have not played that one. Truth be told, it's actually been years since I played any of the Pokemon. Hot Topic, nice. Yeah, that fits. For you, Vixen, that totally fits. God, what was the last Pokemon I played? You know what? I don't even know. I know it was on an emulator. I know that. But I can't remember for the life of me what it was. And this is prior to like Pokemon Go becoming a thing and everything. Wow, that right there tells you how long ago it's been since I've actually played Pokemon. It was before Pokemon Go was a thing. So that kind of puts it in perspective there, I guess. But you know, it is what it is. Why is OBS lagging? Am I lagging on stream, or is it just OBS being OBS and doing its OBS-ness? Because I will say, my computer has been acting really kind of wonky today. So fingers crossed stream goes smoothly. I don't know what the hell the deal is. Like, my browser has been slow to respond, which is really weird. Slightly laggy. Okay, good to know. I mean, I did shut a lot down before. So like Game Boy games. Game Boy games, yes, but on an emulator, not on Game Boy itself. Even though I had a Game Boy, I never actually had Pokemon on Game Boy itself. I've always used it on emulators. Funny enough. I know I played Red and Blue on emulator. I want to say I played Silver on an emulator. And then I kind of lost track. I just played. This is the Legends game, and it's open world, so you don't get surprised about Pokemon just hopping up. That's cool. I kind of like the surprise of it just hopping up on you, but at the same time, it was kind of annoying if you're trying to actually get somewhere. It's like, oh, come on, I'm just trying to move. Hold on, let me move my fan. It is so unbelievably hot in my room. Don't know why. I have a fan blowing directly on me now. If you guys like hear fan noise, just let me know and I'll adjust it, but hopefully not. Might end up having to crack the windows open. But yeah, that's what we're working with. But that actually sounds like a cool game. I'd be interested in trying that myself. Yeah, because it's been forever since I played Pokemon. But yeah, the whole walking around and like finding them was cool for a little while, but that got sold really freaking quick because you just want to be able to walk from like point A to point B and not get attacked every few seconds, depending on where you were. Some places I felt like that would happen more often than not. So as a Hot Topic said, I didn't want to leave because I was still looking, and mostly the only way I could say is if I get a job. Person working there said they were looking for seasonal. Nice. Pull up my app and schedule my interview right there. That is awesome, Dixon. Well, I hope it goes well. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that you'll do fantastic and get the job, because that sort of place just kind of fits for you. Absolutely. But good luck, either way. That meme of every second step. Yeah, exactly, Jabil. Exactly. Sorry, I'm eating a Pop-Tart because I'm hungry and I want a snack. Oh, funny enough, they're pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts. Never knew that was a thing. I was walking in the store earlier. Not today, a couple days ago. And I just walked by an aisle and I had them. I was like, yes. One, because I love pumpkin pie. Two, because it's a Pop-Tart. Why not? So pumpkin pie Pop-Tart? Hell yeah. My anxiety was through the effing roof. Yeah, I bet. With this, you can avoid them and move to find the one you want. Oh, that's awesome. So you kind of like know the area. Does it show like on the map kind of, or like in front of you where they are? You just walk up to them, or do you just like have an indicator to know where to go? It's not turn-based, so you can dodge them. Nice. That sounds really cool. I realized they're visible. That's awesome. So you can kind of go, nah, next. Ooh, I like that one. I realized, give me 1 second. I realized I forgot to grab my Red Bull that I really wanted. So let me throw up the break screen and grab it, and I'll be back in just a moment. Curse sneeze. And we're back. All right. That was quick. See? It was probably a lot quicker. I was actually sitting here for a few moments, but I was just moving some stuff on my desk first. Oh my, what's going on? You see him in the wild, nothing is hidden. That's awesome. I gotta check that game out. That sounds really cool. Oh. And I just noticed this too. This is the first time, not that I've been streaming that long with Restream, but on Kick and on YouTube and on the chat now, I actually am seeing Restream on all the streams, so I don't need to have every single chat open, which is nice. I'm still like having like the studios, as it were, just so I know how each individual stream is going. But that's nice that I don't have to have like, I don't have to worry as much as keeping an eye on all the chats when everything is on each chat. So no matter where I look, I can see it. Just freaking nice. Finally, it works, because it hasn't up until now. But I was tinkering with it today, so I guess it worked. Hey, look, I did a thing. What'd you do? Oh, crap. I forgot to change the gameplay. No, that's not it. Here we go. There we go. All right, cool. Nice! I have a sub. That's cool. Sorry, it's the little things that get me excited. I have my first sub on Kick. That's exciting. So, speaking of, you guys noticed the stream title, Rebuilding, Not Rebranding. It's for a reason. Because I have a little green thing now. That is cool. So, I want to have a talk with chat. Not a bad talk. A good talk. Because, as of everyone pretty much knows, I am under indefinite suspension status on the Purple platform. Nothing that was done on my part. Somebody decided to, I don't know if it was in good faith or it was malicious. I have my own opinions about that, but I'm not going to get into that on an open chat. But either way, suffice it to say, something happened to my account that was not my doing at all. Twitch has decided to say, doesn't matter. I'm the account holder. It is my fault, my responsibility. It is a violation of terms of service. So I am currently under a indefinite suspension status with them. Still trying to work it out with them. Right now, I have to wait a long time, about, at this point, 5 more months until I can appeal again. Fingers crossed, hopefully that goes well. In the interim, I still am working with them to try to get to some resolution before having to wait to formally appeal again. Because fun fact, even if you have appealed, you can still talk to Twitch support and still work with them outside of appeals. It's not a guarantee, but Twitch is very kind in that they will work with you on that. Most of the time. I don't speak on Twitch or their behalf. But hopefully, knock on wood, everything gets resolved and I don't have to wait. Because I would love to have my account back because I really enjoyed being on that platform. I agree, Vixen. I very much agree. But that being said, in the interim, obviously, and to help branch out, irregardless of the Purple platform, I'm on Kick, I'm on YouTube. Eventually, I'm going to get TikTok involved as well. TikTok's a little weird in how you have to stream. You have to, before you're able to stream longer content or like with other platforms restreaming, you have to have, excuse me, I keep belching now. You have to have a certain number of streams solo on TikTok for a certain amount of time. And you can't even do a lot of their like split screen. Like I can't have me up at the top of the screen or bottom of the screen or anyone on the screen and gameplay, for instance, on TikTok until I've done X amount of streams on TikTok. So basically just have to do just chatting streams for a certain number of minutes, do that certain number of streams, then they'll open that up to me, and then I'll be able to incorporate that into the full stream. So, not set up for today, but sometime this week I'm probably going to be doing that. So you'll be seeing a little more of this, the just chatting, to help get that out of the way, and also because it's a way to get to know me a little bit better, I guess you could say. It's not just me always playing games and just kind of having to remember to talk and look at chat. Make this a little more interactive. So my ears hurt. I may have started to gauge my ears. Ooh, that can hurt. That can hurt, definitely. Good luck with that, Vixen. Ouch. So is that why people would stream on TikTok with only their face cam? Yes. Well, yes and no. Some people do it because that's just people like just chatting, and they do that type of a thing, and TikTok is a perfect platform for that. But others who are just starting out, that is the exact reason why they do just that, because that's all you are able to do until you hit the threshold, and then it opens you up to more abilities and you can do more things with them. But I mean, hey, some people, like I'm not going to name names, but there's a content creator that I follow who streams on multiple platforms. When they stream on TikTok, it is just their face, just chatting. They don't stream any of their game content or cosplay content or anything else on TikTok. It's just basically get to know me, kind of a chat conversation-ish type of stream on TikTok. And they have certain days that they dedicate just to that. So it's like, hey, today I'm only on TikTok doing this, versus the other stream days when they're doing other content, which is kind of cool. So, a little different. I don't plan on going that route. At least not now. We'll see once I start and see how it goes, maybe, but I make no guarantees. That's not something I'm planning on doing myself. So yeah, but with the rebrand, there's a lot of things I've actually been having conversations with several. I'm gonna turn this down. Is the music too loud for everybody else? It just feels like it's blaring in my ears, but I also have my volume incredibly loud at the moment. With rebranding, or not rebranding, rebuilding, the unfortunate side of what's happened on the Purple platform is I'm very much, I can barely hear it. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I can turn the music up if it's too low. Where is it? Here it is. I mean, I don't want it to be blaring, but I also don't want it to be like a whisper. If that makes sense. Yeah, so with the rebuilding, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm rebuilding my brand. The cold brew brand. I didn't hear anything, but my volume's low. Fair enough. So having to transition from, it's not like I'm able to move stuff easily over from the Purple platform over to the new platforms, because completely cut off at the moment. It sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. So I am very much starting from scratch, basically, again. It's what it is. It's what it is. I wish none of this went on, and I could just incorporate this into my streams rather than having to start over and rebuild from there. Because yeah, I mean, a lot of you have seen me in multiple communities across that platform, whether as a lurker, as a moderator, as just somebody hanging out, even in my own stream as a streamer. It sucks not to have that access anymore, or that ability. So having to build this on other platforms, it's very, very weird to start over. Not that I was really that far. I was only streaming on that platform for about 6 months. Almost exactly 6 months, funny enough, when that happened. So it's, you know, it's unfortunate. But hopefully my goal is to build this up enough and be able to get that back, so then I can bring it back into everything and grow on all the platforms. not just depend on one or the other. So, yeah. But I do plan on sticking with the same type of thing. Everything I was doing on that platform, I want to do on these platforms. The interactive stuff, the funny stuff, the jump scares, all that stuff I want to bring back over here. So really, it's the same, just a different color, basically, for lack of a better. I want it to be very, very similar across the board. Same, different, but same. And if you know what movie that's from, you got 5 points. And that's another thing too, is I was able to learn, because even before streaming, I was very active on that platform in multi different ways, so I knew a good deal of it, and I learned a lot of deal of it. This, I'm kind of jumping in feet first, not really knowing much about Kick, not really knowing much about YouTube. I know less about Kick than I know about YouTube, so it's very much a learn as I go type of a thing. It's interesting. The learning curve has definitely put me behind. But okay, why are you telling me? I don't care. My computer has just told me that I've blocked 409 ads. I don't care. Yeah, cool. In the last half hour, that's excessive. I'm not even doing anything and I'm getting that amount of ads blocked. Jesus. We'll get you there. I appreciate that, Jabril. Because that's also the other side of the coin is I can only do so much. I'm very much, and just as any streamer is, very much dependent on the audience. You guys. So I can only do so much and take it to so far. It's kind of like I have to meet halfway type of a thing. I can put the content out there, but unless I have people viewing, like tuning in to view, you know, all I can do is put it out there and hope for the best, as it were. But you know, with building, I was able to build it on Twitch, or at least start to. I should be able to build on these platforms, and that'll just come by nature. People will be able to come back and tune in. I hope I'm entertaining enough that people want to come back and view my content. I try to be entertaining enough. That's why I put out not just my streaming content, but clips on TikTok, clips on YouTube, stuff on Instagram. It's not the same on all the different platforms. Instagram is a little more like, I'm not going to say behind the scenes, but it's a little more my everyday life type of stuff. Things that I get involved with, things that I do, places that I go, things like that. That's more of the Instagram stuff that I put out. TikTok and YouTube are very much my short form content from my streams, mixed in with some of the other stuff too, but that's kind of how I run those platforms. I wish I could remove songs from this playlist, because this song always just sounds weird to me. It sounds like a video game almost. Like a cheesy kids game. And I always skip it. But yeah. But what I feel like I'm all over the place today. One of the things I've been talking to a lot of different streamers, a lot of different friends of mine about recently, I was even talking about this last night with a bunch of them. Streaming is an interesting, I don't even know the right word, beast, for lack of a better. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Very much so, very much so. And that goes into what I'm about to say. Streaming is very, it's not hit or miss, but it comes and goes. And what I mean by that is you have your peaks and your lulls. It's not constant growth or just stagnation. Peaks and flows. It's constantly going to go up and down. I even saw it with my own streaming in the short time that I started streaming. Different time points of the year, you're going to have different levels of audience. That's going to go up, that's going to go down. One piece of advice I can give to anybody who's interested in streaming or who is streaming: don't be so hard on yourself. If it's not going the way you would like it to, keep giving it time. I know it's tough. I know it can be tough. I have even had these thoughts myself. Don't get discouraged when you don't see the growth that you want in the time frame you want. 100% agreed. Yep, see? I mean, it's very easy to, especially being involved in so many different communities and knowing so many different streamers, it's very easy to compare yourself to others. Don't do it. You're just gonna, at the end of the day, it's gonna suck. And you know, everyone has their own little niche, their own little style of doing stuff. So to compare yourself to somebody else, not the way to do it. Find what works for you. Focus on that. There's streamers that I know who have said, hey, I might give this up because I'm not growing. I've been doing this a long time and nothing's happening. That sucks to feel like that. I've had my days where I felt like that too. I mean, there's a lot of people that I know who have recently started streaming it as well. I'm going to be completely honest. They're doing so much better than I am. And it's not for lack of trying. It's just, it is what it is. I mean, up until meeting you and the others, my stream follower was stuck at 150 for almost 2 years. Yeah. And I don't want to say anything that's going to sound mean, so please don't take this away. There's nothing wrong with that, but at the same token, like I fully believe if I didn't meet all of you people, and what I mean by that, all my followers, everybody who I've interacted with across all the different streams and channels that I've interacted with, rude. I mean, no offense, Fixin', but seriously, if I didn't meet any of you guys and get involved at the level that I got involved with, being a moderator for many different streams, being active in many different streams, if I didn't get to that point when I started streaming, I would probably at best stream for an audience of 2. And I'm completely honest, I feel like that I would still be at that case. I would probably be sitting in stream being like, this sucks, I can't grow. So I've been there. I definitely understand that feeling. But one of the things that I've really enjoyed, I know, but I had to. Yeah, fair enough. One of the things I enjoy about streaming is getting to interact with everybody, but also just the fact that I am streaming. The fact that I'm sitting on my computer, getting to talk, getting to kind of do what I want. I mean, at the end of the day, it's my stream. I can do whatever the hell I want. But being able to play games, because I love playing games, being able to interact with people, I love the social aspect of that. Merging those two together on stream, that's what does it for me. Whether it's an audience of 5 people, 15 people, 50 people. Would I love it to be more people? 100%. Because the more the merrier. I mean, there's no way of putting it. The actual community you get to build while doing what you love, absolutely. I mean, getting to play video games, I can't tell you how many hours over the years I have spent just sitting by myself playing video games. Now to have an outlet, not to say that this is anything new, it's new that I've started it, but to have the outlet of actually being able to play the games I enjoy, but not just staring at a screen going, actually being able to interact with people, talk about people. There are a lot of games that I never would have even attempted to try playing without the influence of a lot of the people I'm involved with. Phasmophobia, for instance, not anything I would ever consider really downloading or playing. I was gifted the game and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. Didn't really care for it at first, more so because of how it was presented to me, but kept giving it a try. Now it's one of my favorite games. Really enjoy playing it, and a lot of it is more so not the game itself, but the people that I get to play with, and the people that I have played with. It is a lot of fun. We have a great time. The dynamic of having that makes it so much more enjoyable for me. You guys are absolutely awesome. This community is one of the best things that's happened in the last few years. Oh, Jabril, you're gonna make me cry. No, that's awesome, dude. I mean, hey, listen, I 100%, in all honesty, am so thankful for everybody in all the communities that I've become involved in. I could be sitting here mindlessly watching TV or playing video games, bored out of my gourd, and just being miserable. But I get to hang out with everybody on a very, very frequent basis, and it's awesome. And largely it's because I know I can easily go out and make friends in real life and do that, and I do have friends in real life. I don't want to sound like I'm pathetic or anything. But I could be doing so much worse with my time, or be completely bored out of my gourd, or depressed because I don't have a lot of friends locally where I am. My friends are on the opposite coast. So this, for me, this is my social hour. I freaking love it. And by social hour, I mean social hours. Getting to be online with you guys, talk at VCs, in chats, in streams, in my own stream. And I just absolutely love it. Oh. It's always the people you have in your group that makes any game so much better. 100%. 100%. Because there are games that I definitely would have been like, no, never gonna play ever again, based on the people I was playing with. But when I play with different people, I'm like, you know what, this is actually a lot of fun. So it definitely changes it. That's why I can't play Phasmo alone anymore. 100% of the people I play with, I get bored with Phasmo when I play alone. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'll play and I'll start talking to myself, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sign out. It's not fun. I think, anyway. Damn, you didn't have to call me out like that. I'm calling myself out with a lot of things, Vixen. Thanks for calling me out for being pathetic. Listen, you guys want to talk about pathetic. I go to work, I come home. From the moment I sit down at home until the moment I go to sleep, I'm in front of my computer talking to everybody. Today's my day off. Today's my Saturday. I've been on my computer all day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on my computer all day and streaming again. So if anyone's pathetic, it's your boy, all right? Calling myself out here. I don't do anything. I just sit at my computer and talk to people online. Call me pathetic, but that's me. That's my life. That's what I choose to do. So I am not calling anybody pathetic but myself. No, the people run. Yeah. Exactly. I get bored with Phasmo and alone too. I very much preferring with others. Terrific! Welcome in. Oh wait, no, you were in before, weren't you? You just haven't said anything. But yeah, no, I feel the same. Same, gym, work, PC. Yep. I do want to incorporate the gym back into my routine, because I just feel better when I go to the gym. I say as I'm eating a Pop-Tart. Not sure, you're awesome. Thank you, I appreciate that. Celeste, welcome in. What's going on? That's what we all do? Yep. But it's fun. I generally have a good time. If I didn't, I wouldn't come back to my computer into the VCs every single day, talk to all you people, and have fun. And play video games all the time. I'd go find another hobby. Probably one that involves touching grass more often than I do. Which is something I probably should do, but I digress. I touch enough grass at work. That's my excuse anyway. Yeah, I said hi, but I was playing a game with Celeste. Fair. All right. If anybody likes pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts, I'm saying they're fantastic. What is grass? It's that mythical green stuff that supposedly grows outside that everybody should touch every once in a while for a dose of reality. I mean, listen, you can call it anything you want. You can call it boredom, you can call it pathetic, you can call it escapism. I really enjoy sitting here at my computer talking to people from around the world. Literally around the world. Terrific in the third realm, the Netherlands. Talking to Australians, talking to people in the UK, talking to people all over the place. Brazil. You know? It's just fun. I'm enjoying this moment before I hopefully embark on a 7 to 9 months next year. Where are you embarking, sir? If you don't mind my asking. 7 to 9 months. Are you going on a cruise? Can you guys actually read the chat on the screen? Yeah, the internet is a scary place, but so awesome for connections. It really is. Yeah, pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts. I saw them at the store the other day, and I was like, I love pumpkin pie. Yes, I also enjoy Pop-Tarts, so... Goes really well with coffee as well. Just pro tip. I can barely read the white blends in. And see, that's the thing. I even darkened the background, the opacity, and it still is what that... Like, I don't get it. Let's see if I can change it and if it'll change at all. All right, embed. Setting. Okay, so now it was at 60% opacity. Now it is at 80% opacity. And I don't know why it's not working. It's readable with a lot of focusing. Yeah. I want it to be... I gotta find something like Ghost Chat. I really enjoyed because it was so clean and just worked. However, the problem with Ghost Chat is I could have multiple instances of it running, but I don't want to have everything goes with coffee. Yes. I don't want to have multiple chats on the screen because there isn't a way to do restream in Ghost Chat. I can either do well, actually, I take that back. Now that it's working, now that Restream is actually transmitting to Kick and transmitting to YouTube, I should be able to put Ghost Chat up and have it display. Yeah. Cruise ship, first few months will be here in Brazil, then either the Mediterranean or the North Sea. Dude, that is awesome. That is really cool. Just add a black square behind it or something. I could, but I wanted to make it look nicer. Like I have, it's very hard to tell, but there is a grayish background behind it. And I try to darken it, but it's not darkening on OBS, which is really kind of a pain in the butt. I don't know what the heck that is all about. I can still fiddle with it. Speaking of Kick, I need a lurk here too. Yeah. I appreciate the lurking there. The lurking helps. Lurking, so unlike the Purple Left platform, where lurking is kind of an interesting thing right now, because they put more, have put more of an emphasis on active lurking, meaning if you have not interacted with the chat in a certain amount of time, you are no longer viewed as a watcher for the analytics of it. So that little view count at the bottom, so fun fact, the little view count at the bottom is not an accurate representation anymore of who's actually watching your chat. Also, a fun little thing, this was recently leaked out from their partner information, which only partners are supposed to have access to. If you have multiple tabs open, so if you're like me or 90% of us, let's be real, and say, hey, 20 of my friends are online right now. Let me lurk in all 20 of them and have a tab for all 20 of them so that they get the viewer. Twitch will say, hey, from your IP address, you have more tabs open than is reasonable to watch. So you're not going to count as a viewer for any of them. Which I think is kind of crappy. I mean, I get it because they want to have their whole thing is interaction and, you know, engagement, getting people to actually interact with it, not just have, because then you could essentially just pay people to have any tab open and you get the viewership. I mean, you could basically have a farm of just thousands of computers with tabs open and it looks like you have huge numbers. So I get why they do it from a business and operation standpoint, but it also kind of sucks for like a little streamer. Like, okay, so say if, well, I'll use myself as an example. I start streaming. I'm a small streamer, you know, you could say I'm a micro streamer probably. That sucks. What if I have 20 monitors? Exactly. So if you decide to hop into my chat and you're like, cool, I'm going to lurk. Awesome. Listen, I don't expect everybody to be active in my chat. You have lives. I'm just happy that you popped in and said hello. Whether you count as a viewer or not, I'm just happy that you're here. In all honesty, I don't expect anybody to ever be constantly trying to keep up analytics for me. That's unreasonable. Also because I'm such a tiny streamer, but come on, who am I? Not that important. But my point is, like, if you come into my stream and say, hey, cool, I'm gonna lurk. Awesome, glad you're here, appreciate it. And then you go watch another streamer who's a lot bigger and a lot more popular and you enjoy being in their community. I'm not gonna be offended, not at all. But you're gonna be active in their community. So eventually you're gonna drop off, even though you still have my tab open, because you're not active in my community anymore or in the chat. Twitch is gonna no longer count you as a viewer in my chat or in my stream. That kind of sucks. Kick does a little differently, whereas it's not so much. I mean, you have the viewership, but they count more for. It counts more in like the activity within the chat for your analytics than it does with how many viewers you have. At least that's the way I understand it from what I've been learning. And YouTube is just views. I don't understand how they do that. I don't think chat really has any variance on it or not. Yeah, the numbers I was seeing was almost making me depressed until I added points to people. Suddenly the numbers were more than twice as high. Yeah. Oh, and so that's another thing. If you have an ad blocker, like I'm gonna die myself out. I have an ad blocker on my browser. With the purple platform, when ads would play, it would block the ad. Now, during that time frame, they would actually drop me as a viewer. So if your ads are running for 3 minutes, for a 3-minute window, I was not considered a viewer of your stream. Even though I wasn't seeing the ad, because I was blocking it for that time period, I would not be counted as a viewer. Once the ad was done, I would then be counted as a viewer again, which is really interesting. And that's also, and so they recently, my browser has it built in. Yeah. So my browser had it built in, but they tweaked it how it worked. So I had to install another extension or update another extension that I had. It's a constant a cat and mouse game. It always is. But yeah, so the recent update, I guess you could say, on the purple platform with how they run everything, they're a little more, I'm not gonna say strict about it, but for lack of a better term, strict about it. You'll actually notice your numbers will fluctuate a lot faster and a lot more frequent, especially around ads, which is really interesting. Also, when things like hype trains and stuff like that happen, you'll see your numbers very much go up and down a lot more there. Same with other streaming platforms. Now I have to use an ad blocker. Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, I get it because it kind of hurts hurts them in a little bit, and also so with you not counting as a viewer, you actually don't register for ad view either. So Twitch does not get any sort of monetary amount for that ad time, nor does the viewer or the streamer, I mean. So it's not. I know that they have a little pop-up that happens that says, oh, you know, the stream, like, it helps the streamer and helps with revenue and helps with us if you watch it, so please consider deactivating your ad browser. It actually doesn't hurt anybody. It just doesn't count for that time period. Like, it's as if you're not even in the stream. So it doesn't hurt and it doesn't help. Which is, kind of means a little bit more, that the fact that it doesn't hurt them. It doesn't help them, but it doesn't hurt them. That's more important. And I'm not worried about hurting the platform. I'm worried about hurting the streamer. At the end of the day. I'm liking the song. Yeah, so y'all see I updated... Well, you can't see that I updated it, but I did update the settings for the chat, and you see it didn't do anything in OBS. And it's supposed to. So, you know what? Let me actually open up Ghost Chat and see if I can get that working. Because if it does work, it'd be fantastic. Fantastic. Ooh. It does have a browser one, so maybe I can do this. Copy the embedded link. Paste go. Well, I'll be damned, it worked. Cool. All right, so we're gonna go back down to here. Okay, that didn't work on that one, but hey. But the sizing definitely worked a heck of a lot more. There we go. It's working. Yeah, it's working. All right, so crap. I don't remember the key for it. Okay, cool. So, good to know. Ghost Chat works. So I can actually do Ghost Chat of the restream chat on the game I'm playing. Now, let me see if I can actually get this to work. I might have fixed it. Yay. In real time. Ah. Check that out. Your sources history. Okay, that guy. Yeah. Okay. Settings. Okay. Wait. So auto apply for you. You can find the ID and profile. YouTube channel. Okay. Where's YouTube? Come on. Paste. Ah. Copy. Paste. I don't know if that's actually working or not. Come on. channel. There we go. This might actually be working. I just know for some reason the bot in my Discord broke. It did not display. Interesting. I did post manually in your Discord under the shared thing. I did also notice something last week, that whenever I post a video or a short in YouTube, it would trigger your bot to say that I was live. So just FYI. Because that was kind of weird that I was doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do that. No, keep that on. Okay. Okay. General. Okay. All right, so, all right, well, I have Ghost Chat working. That's good to know. I want to see. Can I do this off of? Ah, no, chat. Bring chat back. Bring chat. Bring chat back. Wait. Wrong button. Crunk. I love that little dancing emoji. Little DJ green thing. Okay, pop out chat maybe? Yes. Nah, hey, stop it. Copy. I want to see if this will work. I'm gonna try it. Paste. Okay. Okay, well that's interesting. I mean, that works. However, not what I was looking for. Not what I was looking for. But now, if I put this one back, it might actually work. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe. 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 And paste. Okay. Okay, well, at least that's bigger, so you can read. Won't show the emote. It did before. Oh, won't show the emote on YouTube. Yeah. I gotta figure that one out. That's actually really funny, though. It shows the coding for it. Shows reactions. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why on YouTube it won't show emotes. Hey, it's probably because it is coming from Kick. All right, so now I gotta bring this scale down just a smidge. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then copy, paste. Okay. That's another thing too, is you see how it's cutting off the message? I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. Let's see. Copy. Yeah, it shows the emote like identifier and name in YouTube, but it won't actually display the emote in YouTube. That's funny. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. A little easier to read. Even though I wish the names could be in colors. Be a lot nicer to look at. $60 actually wasn't too bad. There we go. I'm gonna see if there's like third-party software that'll make it look a little bit better. But things to learn when you're rebuilding a stream. Did it change on Kick? Did what change on Kick? Huh? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Oh. Am I purple? No, you're not, ma'am. I don't see you as purple. What? Okay. So, there's a game that I found that looks hilarious that I wanted to try today. Rude for me on purple. I may just have to refresh on my end. Hold on. Refresh. All right, type something new. Let's see. Or don't type anything. Okay, cool. Ooh, what game? Okay, you're not purple, unfortunately. Oh, cool. Congratulations. You received 100 messages today in Restream. Nice. So, here, let me I'm laughing at myself because of how stupid this game is, but I really wanted to try it. Let me switch over to the game chat, or the game channel, and I'll show you. But first, let me pause the music. Where the hell is the music? That one. Okay. I'm gonna pause that guy. And then... I'm scared. Yeah. Y'all have a good night and a great stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jabril, you have a great night, sir. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening to me yap on for a little while. I appreciate you, sir. All right. So, I don't know if this is actually going to work with the chat window. Hopefully. Hopefully. Nope, 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 nope. Stop it. Stop it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let's delete that one. Okay. Wait, stop. Copy. What? Why can't I copy it? Oh, rude. There we go. Copy. And paste. All right. We're going to see how the chat window works on this one. But what the hell is going on? I need to change my camera. That's what that is. That's why that's doing that funkiness. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. This whole time I didn't realize you could actually see my light going behind behind the backdrop. There you go. All right. So here's the game. Stone Simulator. That's right. We're gonna simulate being a stone. Yep, that's a thing. Apparently, somebody made a whole ass game where you're literally a rock. I saw it. My first reaction was, "What in the hell?" And my next reaction was, "I kind of want to play it." So we're gonna play this game and figure out what the hell it is. Apparently you can't do anything as a stone. You're literally just a stone. You just sit there and observe the environment around you. But from the preview, there's some interesting things happen in the environment around you. I don't even think you can roll. Holy crap, that's loud. Can you guys hear any sound at all from the game? I don't think there's sound. Wait, sound. Let's see, that was loud. Okay, so you did hear it. Okay. Let me lower the volume because that was loud in my ears, and I brought my audio levels down because of how loud the music was before. Music volume. Yeah. Just lower that a lot. No game audio. Okay. Who heard it? I didn't. What? Oh, what was loud? Oh, I thought you said that was loud. Okay, so you guys don't hear the game audio. Okay. Good to know. Stand by. Stand by to stand by. Crap. Why is there no audio? Audio output? No. Desktop. No, desktop. That works. Okay. So why are you not active? Oh, because I have it turned off. My bad. Yeah, cold brew can't read. Yeah. I can, I just neglected to not read. Alright. What the hell? I don't see. Why are you not working? Alright, desktop audio should be up. Why is it not working? What the hell? Wait, audio source. Audio input? No, not input. Audio output. There we go. Game. And we'll do... That works. All right, we'll do those speakers. Let's see if this works. All right, it's not showing up on the menu. What's on the menu? Okay, game. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Audio capture. Can you hear it now? Yes, no, maybe so. Because it's now showing on OBS that it's playing. So hopefully. It's kind of peaceful music. back now, Mr. Krabs? I hear music. Okay, cool. So we have it. Good. So speakers. There we go. Okay. Plot. Really? I just killed the sound. There we go. Why is that? Okay. Whatever. Yeah. So let's let me know if the music's too loud. Events mode, Zen mode, or party mode. Oh, by the way, this game's multiplayer. Yep. You heard that right. You can all be rocks together and just sit there. I want to say no to have fun, but I can't. Music, no music, music, no music. Yeah, right? I'm going to try events mode. Because, yeah. Rules? What rules? It's chaos o'clock. Ooh, okay. Get ready for pure madness. Wild, wacky, and totally illogical stuff is about to go down. Sounds good. We'll try events mode. We're going to be a rock with a bunch of events. Stone thought, if this rock survives long enough, it might become a famous artifact. Just keep waiting. Tell me you want to play a video game without telling me you want to play a video game. Or not want to play a video game while playing a video game. See, we'll all just get vibe. Yeah. I'll just get the vibe. Alright. What? Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm this rock. I'm a little mossy. I'm a mossy little rock. So that would be... I mean, this is the north side, because moss grows on the north side, right? Something like that. We can. Yeah. Yeah. So, this is the game. I can zoom out. I can zoom in. That's it. Ooh, there's a bird. There's two birds. Oh, there's some more birds. Nice scenery, though. Oh, look, flowers. Where'd it go? Flowers. And some more flowers. I will say this, the graphics are pretty damn good. And I do like the fact that the ground actually affects your level of zoom. Like, I can't go behind the hill or like too far to the ground. It'll zoom back in. Oh, found a glitch. I'm in the rock. Game of the year contender, right? I swear, if this game wins awards, I'm gonna think very bad things about society as a whole. Alright, so we picked events mode, so when are these events supposedly gonna happen? Ooh, look at the mountains. It's kind of nice. I feel like this game would have like an unlockable achievement of like, you played this for how long? Go get a life. Go touch real grass. Did you know there's a Rock Simulator 1 and Rock Simulator 2? It was so good they made two. Oh dear lord. I guess this is the first one? Like, this is kind of funny. There's a DLC. Oh dear lord. I will say this though. This very much strikes me as the type of game that you're kind of pulling one over on people, but like, hi, you guys are going to watch me stream. I'm going to play a game, and you just put it on. Just to kind of fill a void. It's called Rock Pass. Oh my god. It's like, if you just need a game for filler, this. There's a bundle deal. Oh my god. Now, what do we think? Was this worth the $2 that I paid for it? This is really sad. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna fix chat for a second. Because chat, there we go. We don't need that right now. Copy. Okay. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Well, that works. Portalized. I've seen this in the movie. It didn't end well. Ooh, what happened? There's a portal? Where? Did we miss it? I think we missed. The one thing that happened, we missed. Gonna hide in a bush. I know it's supposed to be wind. Rock Simulator Ultimate Bundles, 3 items. Oh my god. $8. Hey, that's a bargain. I know the sound is supposed to be wind, but it almost sounds like waves. And like, we're in the middle of a valley. Where the hell would there be waves? They should, you know what? Yep, absolutely worth $2. Exactly. I will say, this would be kind of cool if you could actually roll. Like, just be a rock that's rolling, or that's able to roll. Like, have normal physics. Like, don't do stupid things like be able to roll uphill and things like that within reason. But at least have that, because then you'd be able to like go view in a limited way, go view the terrain a bit. That would be kind of cool. Perfect game to chat with, though. You just put this on and chat and not have to worry about what's going on in the game. I know a couple streamers that could use that. Oh, look, the sun's moving, though. It's definitely behind those trees. And with how the angle of which the sunlight is moving, I would say it's kind of going at a... Oh, there we go. It's like going that way. The sun is going down that way. So if we wait here long enough, we'll probably see it go behind those trees. Like, in that area. Right there. That area. Where's my hand? There you go. That little area in there. Possibly. This game. I'm still... I can't get over it. What the hell? Wait a minute. I can talk? Y'all see this, right? A little stick guy just like popped up. And apparently I'm a rock that can think. Hey, come back. Be my friend. Push me over. Do something. Stick shift. It's where these sticks have been lying here for over 1,000 years. Well, they become sentient, sir. Oh, wow. I will say the scenery is actually beautiful. Okay, so we're definitely on Earth because there's the Milky Way. Ooh, look at the fireflies. It's not a rock, it's a boulder. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. If you know what movie that's from. They're so fast. What are fast? I wish I could be one of them. Oh, the bugs. Nightlights. Can I keep one? Just one? So excited. So excited! And it's not quite a full moon. Almost looks like it. Shrek. Yes! Thank you, All Might. Somebody got my reference. Damn it. My fan just blew the crumbs all over my freaking desk. At least they did not get into my keyboard. Because that would have been pain. Oh, wow. They even have, like, weather effects happening on the mountains over there. With a low-lying fog. And the mist. Alright, we're approaching midnight in the game. I want a little stick figure to pop up again. That's kind of cool. This game is so stupid, but I'm actually enjoying it. That's a bright moon. It's like, look how the level of illumination, it almost feels like it's like dawn or dusk, but meanwhile it's almost midnight. The moon is just bright. Kudos for the physics and the lighting. Wait, I just heard something. What was it? What was it? Where was it? I heard it. I heard it. Wait, hold on. I gotta check this out. Are there actual controls? There are. Wait a minute. I can move? I'm gonna have to try that out. Toggle photo mode. Okay. I can move, apparently. Let's see. Hold on. Well, oh, you know rocks take decades to move. You need 1,000,000 more tries before you see any progress. If I have to sit here and hit the keyboard 1,000,000 times, I'm going to be very annoyed. Far over the misty mountain, cold, 2 dungeon deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. What do you know? What the hell is that? When the hell do we get another moon? Like, y'all see that, right? That is... The moon passed by, and that is not the moon. Last I checked, we didn't have anything else orbiting us. What the hell? Easy there, I'm not the rushing type. I'm just trying to move like a millimeter, dude. Give me a couple centuries to think it over. I love the fact that I can actually type these things or go to move and it responds with comments. Sure, dare you not know the dwarf song from The Hobbit? Fair. Fair. I will say this though. It has been forever since I've seen any of the Lord of the Rings or Hobbit movies or anything. So, yeah, oh wait, ooh. Oh no, it's the moon. Just the shadows. I thought something was like walking over me. Are you serious? Yes, I want to move. I move at the speed of geological era. Wow. Come on, don't rush me. I'm gonna rush you. I'm moving. Nope. I love singing that one. These are my go-to moves while sewing. Nice. Oh, what is that? What the hell? That's a horse being abducted by a UFO. Okay. You saying we need a Lord of the Rings watch party? Yes, I am. Where'd he go? He left. Guess I'll just keep my head down. Be me never. And stay quiet so I don't get nabbed too. But I mean, hey, you're a rock. It might be an interesting adventure. You're still pressing? Yes, I am. I'm not the fast kind. Chill out. How about this? You press, and I pretend to move. Deal? Well, no, move. Aliens, take me with you. Wait, extended or not extended? Whatever. Stop. Fine. I give up. If he actually starts moving. So where were you pushing last time? I think it's this way. Oh my god, he started to move. Done. He actually moved. Did you see that? Maybe some other time. No, I want you to move again. You moved like 2 inches. Move more. Come on. I'm a rock, not a cart. Stop rolling me around. Oh, wow. Look at the sunrise. That's cool. Congrats, you're a rock star. Survived day 1. Good job doing nothing. I'm a rock, not a cart. Super. Only you said that already. I'm tired. Let me rest for at least 100 years. You're tired? You moved an inch. You saw how hard I tried? Yeah, and no. You didn't try hard at all. That's it. See you next Ice Age. I'm loving these commentaries. Let's make a deal. You press, I ignore. That's what you're already doing. No. Move. This is funny. Wait, I want to see if he actually will move. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Become a rock. You know what? I think, oh, there's Rock Life, the rock simulator. That's a completely different game, apparently. Rock simulator. Wait, there's puzzles? What? Am I in paradise? Allergies. Look at all the butterflies. Wait, there has to be other other controls. Let's see. No, that's it. Move left, right. But I want to move more. Oh, I'm definitely turning on ultra graphics. So I think that's gonna look cool. Back. Continue. Okay. Didn't change all that much, but, you know, a little bit of detail here and there. Up, down, left, right, left, right. Yeah, right. That would be awesome if it actually worked. I think your rock name is... Yeah. Gonna name this rock Dwayne. Not Rock Life. I want to know this one. I want to see if I can move more. Or if that was it. What the heck? Was this a plague of logo? In this white mist? I'm almost invisible. At least deserts don't come with this many bugs. Yeah. Ugh. I gotta say, wearing headphones and listening to the bugs go... I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate that sound to begin with next to my ear, and headphones not making it any better. Can y'all go away? Or some bug spray when you need it. Oh, good. They left with the mist. Oh, God. These are the creeps. Hey, there we go. The butterflies are back. They're at least peaceful to look at. We've almost made it past day 2. This game. Okay, y'all want to laugh. Tacos and sushi, tacos and sushi, tacos and sushi, and antidepressants. You want to laugh. Under Rock Simulator in Steam, it says this game is similar to games you've played. Rick and Morty, virtual reality? It's a VR Rick and Morty game that I have. That's a lot of fun to play. How in the hell is it like this game? Or how the hell is this game like that? They're not any... That's like saying, what would be a good comparison? I can't even think at the moment. Wait, hold on. Where's my library? Alright, here's a good comparison. Saying that this game is like the Rick and Morty virtual reality game is like saying Duck Race is like GTA 5. In no way are they remotely close. I want that little stick guy to come back. I wonder if per day I can get the rock to move like just a little bit. You know, eventually get it into the water over there. That would be funny. Because I doubt I'd be able to move up the hill. Tacos and sushi. Now that song is stuck in my head. Damn it, Vixen. I blame you. Which rock group is made up of 4 men who can't sing? Mount Rushmore. Ah! Rock jokes. I like it. Oh, look at that. I can take photos. It's kind of cool. There's me with the mountains. There's me with the pond. There's me with those mountains. Oh my god. Do you really want to close photo mode? All modifications will be lost. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't do any modifications. We got some oh no, that's... What the heck is that? I keep thinking something's like crawling on my monitor because there's a small little... like... I don't know, dust, I guess you could say, that's floating around in the sky. But it keeps tripping me up. Nice background pics. Yeah, right? I could get some nice background pics from this, at least. Like, this is a nice picture right here. How do I take a picture? Oh, spacebar. Ka-chink. There you go. Stay, Rock. Take your first photo. Hey! It's a nice backdrop. Yeah, why not? There we go. I feel like this is the type of game you turn on and completely forget about. Mm-hmm. Hey, now we're at a full moon. Kinda. Sorta. Maybe. Sorta, kinda, maybe. Oh, and now we're raining. Now I'm gonna be a wet rock. Why does it look like the water's hitting everywhere but on me? Rainy day fun. Sit through the rain for the first time. Drip, drip, drama. That's funny. I think it's kind of cool though. Like if I look up, I get more water droplets on the screen than if I look down. I mean, it's hard to tell, but They're actually not collecting on the screen. Doesn't look like anyway. That's kind of cool. Or game turn on and fall asleep too. Yeah. The music is peaceful. I'll give them that. Excuse me. I do need to go and get to bed, so I'll see you next time. Lot Dog, thank you for hanging out, sir. I'm sorry it's not more thrilling and exciting, but I just wanted to try this game out. Gonna probably be a one-hit wonder, to be honest, but I appreciate hanging out, sir. I hope you have a great night and enjoy. And I'll be back on tomorrow, so feel free to stop in tomorrow. Oh, it's back. Ooh. It's delivering something. Is that another rock? Is it a rock posture? It looks like an imposter rock. Incoming rock mail special. What the heck did they do with that thing? It's a good question. What you thinking of streaming tomorrow? I don't know yet. I do still want to finish Fears to Fathom, or Fears to Fathom, to see if I can get out of that closet and get past the old man and get out of the house. So I got to do that still. So I might do that tomorrow to finish that game up. But I don't know. I'm hoping to start stream earlier tomorrow. I have a lot I gotta take care of in the morning, but hopefully I can finish it early to start. You're not far from the end. I didn't think I was. I just had to figure out how to not make noise and escape. Because I know the two hiding spots are the closet and the basement, and I've already exhausted both of those, so I'm not sure. Because I know he's locked the door and barricaded the back door, so I'm not exactly sure where to go or what to do. Because I haven't found any other ways to escape the house yet. I just keep getting butchered by a hammer. I want to know what that rock did that he dropped off over there. Coffee simulator. There's a coffee simulator? I might have to try that, not gonna lie. I mean, at this point, I'm not really surprised if there is a coffee simulator. There's a simulator game for everything. Like PC Builder Simulator. The fact that that exists just speaks volumes about the world. I'm going to build a computer to be able to play a video game about building a computer. So I can pretend to build a computer. Coffee simulators, you running a coffee shop. That'd be fun. I could look into that. At least it'd be more lively and interactive than staring at a rock. I'm doing this to myself. But now I'm curious. Like, he dropped the spaceship dropped off a rock. I want to know what it's gonna do. I can't even like zoom over there to see. Wait, if I go in picture mode, can I? Woo! Okay, I can go pretty darn far. Where is the rock? There's the rock. Okay. I can go to the water. Okay, I can, well, at least I can get far closer. There's the rock that it dropped off. Well, at least in picture mode, I know I can zoom around a little bit farther and see things a little bit better. It's coming soon. I would die if I had a Twitch integration. That would be funny. Well, before I was, oh, there's that giant second moon. I don't know what the heck that's all about. Shortly before I was unfortunately yeeted from the purple platform, there was a coffee redeem that I was working on where it actually would be a coffee machine and it would pour the coffee and it would print out like different types of coffee when you redeem like bits and channel points and all those fun things. Wait, hold on. I don't see the rock over there anymore. Did it move? Oh no, it's there. It just looks like it moved. I'm jealous. I want to move. Yeah, okay, no, it's there. Alright, so we survived 2 days. Oh, what is going on? The what now? The hell? Yeah, a giant just popped out of the earth. I'm assuming it's Earth. It just popped out of the planet. Okay. Stone on the move. Big guy has goals, probably. Hey, What the heck? Hey, come back here. Take me with you. I mean, I got great scenery, but I need to change. Please? And call him. Precious. Did it just growl? What the hell? And he's went for a short walk. Okay. Talos from Zelda, maybe. Well, that freaky rock guy's at least getting some mileage out of this. Yeah. More than I can say about you, Mr. Boulder. More than I can say about you. Come on, do something. I feel like somebody should just walk up with a little stick and start poking it and be like, do something. Just off of principle now, anytime I'm walking in nature and I see a rock like this, I'm just gonna have to move it. Just tip it over or something. Roll it. I would say kick it, but I'd probably injure myself doing that. At least, like, if you held the button, if it would, like, scoot just a little bit, that'd be cool. Like, give me the option. Once a day, let me go, like, an inch. At least that's something, you know? I would laugh. Yeah. It's like, I have to wait the next day. Next day. And it's raining. Is the season changing? Leaves on the ground? You know, that's a good question. I haven't been really fully paying attention to the leaves, to be honest. But now that you point them out, I mean, there does seem to be more of them. But they don't look like the leaves are turning on the trees, so I don't know. No, you kick the rock and hurt yourself. I would die laughing. Fair. I would probably fare better than Brock, let's be honest. Oh, what to say? What to say? People... I'm starting to feel invisible. People don't notice you. Well, if you would move every once in a while, you know... Mr. Rock. I am a wet rock. I feel like it's raining significantly harder than it was before. Everything is a lot more damp. Hey, yo! I'm at the rock. Everything's a lot more wet. Butterflies are back. Didn't make it any better. Hey, yo. The real question, though, is are you on Duroc or under Duroc? I'm gonna turn the music down just a smidge. Continue. I want something to happen. Like the rock that the UFO put down, if that came over, like if that just stood up, walked over, and then plopped down somewhere every so often, you know, that'd be kind of funny. Are you in the rock? I mean, I could. There we go. Wait. Yeah, there we go. I'm in the rock. And now I'm on the rock. And now I'm under the rock. Rock Simulator, when you want a game to just mindlessly check out and not have to do anything of real effort. Why am I still playing this? I will say this though, I'm keenly invested in wanting to see what event happens next. That's the draw. That's the draw of this game. I want to see what happens. I want to see what's over there. What is that? Is that like a flower on the other side? Or what? The heck is that? Looks like a mushroom or something growing on the rock over there. And that rock is still there. It's kind of cloudy. It's a little overcast. I wonder if it became like completely overcast and then the moon came out, if it would be like almost pitch black. That'd be kind of interesting. I mean, the lighting is done really well. The fact that the moon's behind the clouds right now and it's actually significantly darker than it was. I mean, now it's starting to get a little brighter, but did you make a wish? Too late, it's already gone. What the heck just happened? And then a tornado comes through and picks you up and throws you. Yeet. That would be funny. Oh, shooting stars. That's cool. Some of them seem a little low, but that is cool. Meow. Oh, excuse me. This game's making me sleepy. The graphics really are nice on this, though. I'll give them that. It's pretty. It's a long meteor shower. Jeez. Is that gonna be like an all-night thing, or It's peaceful. That's a lot of stars. It'd be kind of cool if one like came down and hit, even if it was far off in the distance. Just boom. Oh wow, that was really low orbit, or shot through. That would have easily hit the earth if it was that low. That like went right through the valley. Oh, there, see, another one. That looked like it smacked into the side of the mountain over there. Or would have if that tree wasn't in the way. We could have seen it. Like, just have something, like, even if it hit a mountain, just have one of them. You cannot tell me that that wouldn't have just hit the mountain. One that just went whizzing by my head, like, phew. Whee! It's so peaceful. Oh. Wow, look, a shooting star. Make a wish. Now you say that? The whole night, dude, there have been shooting stars. Now you say make a wish. I mean, I know you're slow in movement, but are you slow in thought too? Jeez. I shouldn't expect much. He's a rock. Let's be real. I'm playing a game as a rock. Why am I expecting logic? I wish you would move. I wish I would move too. Come on. What the heck is that hanging over me? Oh, that's me. I was in the rock. I see that? It's part of the rock. Even if it started moving on its own accord, I wouldn't be mad. Something. Anything. Give me something. You rock bottom. Yeah, I've hit rock bottom with this game. I could make so many bad rock jokes. I'll refrain. What? That rain came out of nowhere, literally. The rain feels like it's testing my resilience. Well, yeah, it's raining really hard right now. Look at all that. Cause a little mudslide. Come on. Let me move. No. I can't tell if that rock is still over there from before. I think it is, but I'm not sure. The little one like right in the middle by the tree. Over... down... there. I can't even tell where the moon is, where the sun is, what time it is. I see stars, so I'm assuming it's still night. But don't know much beyond that. The sky does look like it's getting a little brighter over there, so maybe the sun's coming up. Yep, okay. The sun is coming up. We can see it now. We can definitely see it now. Well, at least the clouds are dissipating. Oh, what? What the? What? Look at this little funny guy. Haha. Okay. This seems like it's a really bad storm. Don't try to understand them, just accept them. The weather gremlins? That was cool. I like the weather gremlins. The fog gives me an air of somber majesty. Sober majesty. Blue face smiling, blue face smiling, blue face smiling. Oh, I heard that. That was from YouTube. That's funny. That was cool, little guys. I love them. They're so cute. Right? Little weather gremlins. Oh, that would have been a great nickname when I was in weather. Weather gremlin. Actually, so For those of you who don't know, when I was in the Navy, I was weatherman. That was my job. So yes, I'm certified to actually not forecast the weather, but do take weather observations and determine like certain things with the weather. Like I can tell you if it's going to rain or not based on the types of clouds that are outside. But I actually had the license plate, and so weather is always abbreviated as WX. For those of you who don't know, so my license plate actually said WX guesser for weather guesser. Yep, I was a nerd. I was a weather nerd. Totally admit it. I geeked out on weather, and I still do to some degree. Weather's fascinating. In the rain, I become polished. Are you sure about that? Because you have a lot of moss, almost shiny. Oh yeah, when you're wet. I wouldn't go as far to say you're polished there, sir. You have a lot of growth on you. I know it takes a while for moss to grow too, but it'd be really funny if like moss proceeded to grow. No umbrella zone. It rained 5 times. Ha. Yeah, it'd be funny if like the moss got bigger and bigger and grew more on you as time went on. All right, because it's raining, I'm going to save the game here. That was really funny. Do you really want to override the save file? No, okay, it's saved. Good. Back. We're gonna go over to here. That game was hilarious. Least stupid. No, I did enjoy playing it because I really got invested. I'm like, all right, what event's gonna happen next? I want to know. I want to know. It was fun. I don't know if I'll play that again on a stream ever. It was stone cold. Yeah, it rocked. I can't. Oh my god. It's a classic. Yeah, that game was funny for what it was. Worth the $2. I'd say so. I got good entertainment value out of it. Again, I don't think I'm ever going to play that on a stream again because it's fun, but it's kind of boring, I ain't gonna lie. And I know that's kind of the point of the game. Is it just to be... At least we played that. If we played the Zen mode where it's probably just the rock and nothing else, I probably would have played like 5 minutes into it. Let's be honest. But it was fun. The scenery was nice. It was peaceful. It was relaxing. Nice little chill vibe for the stream. I will say this. If I ever want to just throw something up there to just have kind of running in the background while talking, perfect game. But that's probably going to be it. Like if I have something I just want to yap about, that's a great game to just have on in the background to mindlessly deal with while chatting. But that was fun. Kinda. I want to see what other goofy games I can find. Because I know there are a lot out there. Which will make it really interesting. I still want to try I want to incorporate all the jump scares and everything back into like Dixper and all back into YouTube. I know it'll work. I just don't know how to get it to trigger it. Short of, I know like I can post a link that you guys can all hit to then do it. And I can have that just auto-populate in the chat. But aside from that, I want to see... I wonder if on Kick, maybe, just like on the purple platform, if you just scroll down and have it, it's like posted there. That might be a way as well. But then the people on YouTube would be able to just go to the link. So I'm going to look into that. hopefully I can get some of that stuff up by tomorrow stream. No promises, because I do have a lot I have to take care of in the morning. But hopefully I can get something working. Especially because if I want to finish the Fears to Fathom, that would be a good addition. A good thing to have. Yep. So, we'll see. We will see how that works. Because why not? Why not? Why not? Come on. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm just checking it out real quick. That's one of the, I'm not going to say downside, but in a way it kind of is a downside. The fact that there's so many overlays and things built for streaming, but usually that translates into only on that platform, not on all the other platforms, which is such a disservice. Because not everybody streams on the Purple platform. Not everybody can stream on the Purple platform, like me temporarily. But maybe. That's cool. I can actually trigger them through Stream Deck. But the point is, I want you guys to be able to trigger them, because, I mean, yeah, it'd be fun for me to trigger some of the goofy ones, but the really fun ones, like the jump scares, yeah. It's compatible, because I know it's compatible with OBS and everything, but having it actually, so it would work, but again, it's triggering them, or getting you guys to trigger them. Well, I'll have to look into that, because I want to make it more fun and more interactive, kind of like what I was doing on the other platform. Who's a geologist's favorite comedian? Chris Rock. That's a knee slapper. Oh, cool. They actually have challengers. Or challenges. Accept audience challenges, showcase your skills, and earn rewards on Dixper. That's kind of cool. Yeah, compatible with YouTube, Kick, all the fun stuff. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'll just look into how to get that all configured. I also want to get the alerts and everything running on the other platforms. I'm not 100% how to have alerts or anything on YouTube, or if you can, but with restreaming and having it linked to Kick, if it triggers on Kick, it should at least display on YouTube as well. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. It's a lot of learning process. There's a big learning curve, especially because I didn't know anything. I had the benefit with the other platform is I was active on it and learning and doing stuff more than just as a viewer, to learn a lot of the ins and outs of it before I even started streaming for several months. This, I'm literally just jumping in, not having ever really experienced any of it. So there's going to be growing pains, but I know I do have the support of a great community. So thank you guys. That's empty. Thank you guys. I appreciate it very much so. And I hope I can continue to grow on these platforms, because it'd be a lot of fun. And I think we can do a lot of fun things. So yeah. But I think that is a perfect time because we're coming up on almost 3 hours. Or 2 hours and 14 minutes, according to Kick. But that's fine. 8 o'clock is usually when I start wrapping up anyway. But we will do tomorrow, probably Fears to Fathom, if I don't find another goofy game in the meantime. Hopefully I get to stream early. If not, definitely by normal time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully earlier. Stay tuned. For those of you in the Discord, I will post in my Discord before I go live, kind of giving, or earlier in the day, to give you guys an idea of when I'm going to be going live. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to join the Discord. There are links posted on both Kick and YouTube for the Discord, or there should be at least. I lied, there are not. I will fix that. Not gonna fix that right this moment, but I will fix that after stream. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you're not already on it. Have a good one. You as well, All Might. You have a good one as well. I will see everybody tomorrow. Is it on? Yes, it is. Okay. No, I take that back. Discord is on Kick. Link to the Discord's on Kick. It's not on YouTube. I gotta add it to YouTube. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. See? Growing pains. Yeah. So I'll post earlier in the day, tell you guys what time I'm going to be able to start streaming. If for whatever reason I completely blank out and forget, I will definitely be streaming by 5. Just hope it's earlier, so I can do a bit of a longer stream tomorrow. Yeah. Where is here? Put that back on. All right. So I'll see everyone tomorrow. Go to before I forget, for those of you who like tea, specifically matcha, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about matcha. Yeah, I still need to do the alerts and plugins like for that stuff, All Might. But I appreciate the effort. For those of you who like matcha, matcha is now available on Caffeine Republic. We have matcha. It is available as of today. So, for those of you who have been asking for months now about matcha, I have matcha. It's there. It's live. Go to caffeinerepublic.co, get your coffee, your teas, your matcha, and your caffeinated related merch. Go to coldbrewghost.com to get your cold brew related merch. I will see you guys tomorrow. Get caffeinated, stay caffeinated. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the evening, the morning, the afternoon, the whatever time you are, wherever you are located in the world. No matter what the time, get some caffeine. It's good for you. I will see you all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye!